Digital business cards. What do I mean by that? I have a contact info saved in my phone. That's my contact in the business phone. Like Wholesome Doodle Spa and Doggy Paw and Doggy Face. So it will pop whenever someone sees a message from me or anything. My clients don't have to save my contact, but I can share it with them. So it's not going to be like, oh, I can't find my groomer's info, so I have to search for another one. But you share your contact info with your client and they will save it and they can find you like that right away. And if you have a doggy face or a doggy paw in the name, then whenever they are scrolling, it's going to pop. And even when they don't have an appointment, but they are scrolling down that they were texting with me, then it will remind them like, oh, my dog needs a haircut and this is the groomer I'm going to go to. So it's very handy. Plus, whenever they are at a doggy park, say, and someone approaches them like, hey, I love your doggy's haircut. Where did you get it? And they will be like, oh, I went to the Wholesome Doodle Spa. And they might not going to remember the name, your clients, or the one or someone who they will tell it, because they are just super excited and their mind is all over the place. So having a digital business card in your client's pocket all the time on their phone comes very handy, because they're going to be able to say like, oh, I can share the contact info with you. And then they're going to send the other person your contact info with all the phone number, email address, website, location. They can directly text you or call you like with a click. And that comes incredibly handy. No clients of yours will walk around in the doggy park with a stack of business card with your business card in their pocket, but their phone is always with them. So this is a very handy way to take advantage of digital business cards, because it's free. You don't have to pay for shipping. No trees will be cut because of a digital business card on your client's phone or your phone. So it's very, very handy, and clients can share it with anyone at any time. So it's awesome. Paper business cards. If you want, you can totally get them. I have some, but I don't go crazy with them. I much rather share digital business cards because it's free and it's always there. Paper business cards can come handy if you leave a few at the vet you like, or at a pet store, so people can just grab one and take a look at your business. You can also leave handouts for clients, like grooming info on a printed page with your logo and business information. It does not necessarily have to be a business card, because like if you leave letter size page there, it's going to pop more than a business card. Or you can leave your business card with a fancy design and then it's going to pop among other business cards. So you can give a try to these methods to share the info about your business. And you can go with the one that brings the most people in. Let it be a digital business card or paper business card or handouts at pet stores, whatever. And keeping a good relationship with the vets around your business or pet stores is very nice, because they can share your information. Like the vet I go to is called Roots Vet, and they are amazing, and I love their philosophy. It's very, very similar to mine. So I left a bunch of handouts with them in cute little folders, so they could give it away. And I left lots of business cards and handouts, so they could give it away to doodle owners, and then they can direct them to my way. And it's working out very well. So you can collaborate with vets in your area. Be creative. Think about our boarding facilities. You can also leave info there, so they're gonna be able to send you clients, and you can send them clients too. So these are very handy ways to take advantage of paper business cards if you want to go that route. Website. This is a pretty big topic, and I was having a pretty hard time when I was doing my website at the beginning, because I wanted a huge, ginormous website. I had no idea how to do them, and I tried several platforms how to do it, and it was really tough. So my advice here is set up a very basic website. If it's a one-page website, perfect. You don't have to go crazy. You're not looking to get the perfect one with 60 pages. No, you want your information out there on a clean and cute website that resonates with your philosophy. So you need to have your location, your contact info, email, phone, and hours and gallery info about you. This doesn't have to be a long thing. You just have write a few sentences, or you ask ChatGPT to write a few sentences for you, and then you tweak it so it will be nice. If you need, you can check spelling with Grammarly. That helps, but generally speaking, ChatGPT is very good with spelling, so you might not gonna need that either. And you can include philosophy, mission, vision, specialty. It's very handy to include an FAQ, frequently asked questions, so clients can read a little bit about you and the way you operate. Like on my website, if you go to wholesomedoodlespa.com, then you're going to see that I have a pretty long FAQ page where I detail how grooming itself happens in my spa, how the setup is. Like I don't use cages, I use natural and organic stuff for products, and what kind of methods I use so the doggies feel most comfortable. Like I'm not using grooming loops or nooses or anything that tightens the doggies to the table, for example. I have a one-on-one setup, no cages, nothing. So doggies will feel comfortable and they will collaborate willingly. And this seemed to resonate with clients a lot. It's pretty simple thing, but it's not easy to do. You really have to have loads of skills with the doggy body language and the understanding of how the environment and your behavior influences the doggy's behavior. So it's not like a quick thing, like a switch of a button, like, okay, I will offer this from now on, and then you can safely. So have info on your website that you feel comfortable with already and that you are confident in offering. And generally speaking, cage-free, natural, and doggy-led grooming is are big hits. So if you have that as services, then one-on-one, so no other doggy, just the client's doggy at a time at your spa, those are big hits, and they offer an upgraded price alone as is. So it's very handy if you go that route. And you can have these informations done on your website, and you can get inspired from my website and ask ChatGPT, like, okay, rephrase this one for me because this is what I want, but I want it to be phrased properly, like not exactly the same way like on my website, but on custom made to your website. So you can totally get inspired by there, and ChatGPT will rephrase it for you like with a snap. Cool. You need social media links to set up there, and payment methods included so your clients know which ways they can pay you. Generally speaking, it's another topic, but I want to touch base it because creating your website is a pretty big thing. So make sure you are recording your progress, because being your own boss is totally different than when you are an employee. Like they tell you, you need to do this today, or you need to do this in 2 hours. But when you are your own boss, you are setting your own hours, which is very nice, but it's a learning curve until you figure out that, okay, these are my business hours and this is what I did today. So your brain can register that you made progress, not like a never ending story. That's how I did it at the beginning. Like I was like, okay, I was tweaking the business all the time. And then I had no downtime when my mind was like, okay, I'm off work now. I clocked off, and no. So make sure that you are making notes that, okay, I did this one today, and kind of like have a little calendar, business calendar, like, okay, I tweaked the business website today from 1 to 5, and I was grooming doggies from 10 to 12. And so you feel like you accomplished things that day, because it takes a while until your mind automatically switches to this way of thinking, to be your own boss and to have like, okay, I'm working from 10 to 5 or whatever your business hours are, but you can feel pretty overwhelmed, and you can totally feel like, I haven't got anything done today, and you really want to avoid that. So make sure that you have notes that, for example, when you're working with the website, then you know that, okay, I did this, I did that, and you're going to see the progress. And it's going to help you later down the road as well, because as you're going to tweak your website later, you have a one page set up with all the information that we were talking about, tiny details, so it's already the fastest. And then once you tweak it, you're going to see like, oh, I got more clients after I added the FAQ. And then you will see like, oh, what if I tweak that a little bit more? And then you get more clients or less clients. And you can see what's happening because of what you modified on the website. So it's a very nice way to feel like you made progress and to track what made the difference in the number of clients that came to you in that month, for example. So don't sweat the website. Have a one-page thing ready, or if you have time or you have someone to do it for you, amazing. Then look around in a few other doggy spas in your area, how their website looks. Generally speaking, they are very minimal, and you might want to look into human spa websites because they are significantly more sophisticated than doggy grooming websites, and you will likely want to aim to that level of style and vibe what they offer, but with doggies. So if you need to use images, stock images, you totally can, but make sure that you have real dog images there in the gallery, because it can feel very dry and cold if it's just stock photos, but people will resonate a lot more if they see real doggy images that you groomed. So keep that in mind as well.